Welcome to our mystery-filled world. Today we have an exciting story full of suspense, unexpected twists, and a touch of romance. Are you ready to dive into the unknown? Before we begin, make sure to hit that like button if you love mystery stories, and subscribe so you never miss a new adventure. Also, keep an eye out for clues hidden throughout the story. Who knows? You might solve the mystery before our characters do. Alright, let's begin.
Hazel was trying to adjust to her new life in the city. Like every morning, she arrived at the bus stop to go to work. The air was freezing, and the wind cut against her cheeks. She tucked her red hair into her scarf and shoved her hands into her pockets. Just then, a man approached the stop. Tall, blonde, blue-eyed, with a light beard. He was strikingly noticeable. Hazel found herself staring at him without realizing it. The man stopped a few steps away, pulled a cigarette from his pocket, and lit it while glancing at Hazel from the corner of his eye. But at the same time, he was talking on his phone. The next morning, Hazel was at the bus stop again. The cold made her shiver. As she rubbed her hands together, she noticed the same man approaching. A coincidence? When the bus arrived, Hazel got on and sat by the window. As the morning sun hit her face, she pulled out her sunglasses from her bag. She felt a bit more at ease. But at the next stop, the woman next to her got off, and the man sat right across from her. Hazel swallowed involuntarily. The man was staring at her, studying her. Hazel rolled her eyes behind her sunglasses. This guy is definitely weird. However, there was something she hadn't noticed. At the back of the bus, a tall man in a long black coat, with cold, piercing eyes, was silently watching her. The real danger was there. For weeks, Hazel and the mysterious man, Luke, continued to encounter each other at the bus stop. At first, Hazel thought it was just a sweet coincidence. Maybe she even enjoyed it a little. But one morning, she shivered at the eerie sensation creeping up her spine. Someone was watching her. She quickly turned around, but there was no one there. Maybe it was just her exhaustion playing tricks on her in the early morning hours. But Luke had noticed those eyes. The danger was near. Hazel turned her head away. What an arrogant guy, she thought. But deep inside, she couldn't deny that her heart raced a little when she felt his gaze on her. One morning, as Hazel boarded the bus again, Luke followed right behind her. Then, from the front door, the man in the long black coat stepped in. He pulled out a gun. "Nobody move! Put your phones on the floor!" Screams filled the bus. Hazel's breath caught in her throat, and her heart pounded wildly. But Luke remained completely still. Hazel's mind raced. Why isn't he surprised? The attacker turned his sharp gaze to Hazel. He stepped toward her. "You! Get up!" Hazel froze. "Why me?" But at that moment, Luke moved. In a swift, precise motion, he disarmed the man. The gun clattered to the ground, the bus came to a screeching halt, and the sound of police sirens echoed from outside. Hazel was gasping for air when Luke turned to her. "Listen to me, Hazel." Hazel stood frozen. "He knows my name." Luke quietly extended his hand to her. "I'm Luke Carter. And you've been followed for a long time." Hazel's eyes widened. "What?" Hazel's mind was spinning. All those little moments she had overlooked, the lingering glances, the repeated morning encounters, the sharp way Luke's eyes scanned his surroundings. It all made sense now. But she had thought it was just something romantic. How foolish of me, she thought, and without meaning to, she muttered under her breath. It was just for the mission. Her voice was so soft that she barely heard it herself, but Luke's lips curled into a small, amused smile. Charming, slightly mischievous, and undeniably captivating. It wasn't always just for the mission. Hazel's breath caught. What? Luke took a step back but didn't take his eyes off her. You're not just someone who needs protection, Hazel. You're also... He paused for a moment, then shrugged slightly. A rather fascinating woman. Hazel felt her face heat up. Her heart pounded, but her mind was still a whirlwind of thoughts. Luke's confident smirk remained. See you around, Hazel, he said before turning and walking away. Hazel stood frozen in place, her mind clouded, yet she found herself watching him leave. This was definitely not their last encounter.
Vocabulary time. Before we go, let's learn some interesting words from today's story. First word, mysterious, meaning something that is difficult to explain or understand. Example, Luke had a mysterious look in his eyes. Second word, glance, meaning to look quickly at someone or something. Example, Hazel stole a quick glance at the stranger. Third word, reveal, meaning to make something known that was secret or hidden. Example, Luke finally revealed his true identity. Fourth word, threat, meaning a statement or action that suggests danger. Example, the man's words were a clear threat to Hazel. Time for a challenge. Now try making a sentence with today's words and share in the comments. Which word did you like the most? Let me know below. See you in the next mystery. Keep practicing. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more thrilling tales. And here's a challenge for you. Try using today's mystery vocabulary words in a sentence and share it with us. Until next time, stay curious, stay mysterious, and keep exploring the unknown. See you in the next adventure.